The city lights blurred. I felt lost in the crowd, just another face in the throng. Success had brought me wealth, but not happiness. My life, once filled with ambition, now echoed with emptiness. I had everything, yet I had nothing. Where had I gone wrong?
John wandered aimlessly. Each step felt heavy, burdened by regret and disillusionment. He had chased fleeting pleasures, seeking fulfillment in material possessions and fleeting connections. Now he realized the price of his pursuit, a profound sense of isolation.
I longed for something more, a sense of belonging, a reason to hope. But the path forward seemed shrouded in mist. The dreams I once held dear now felt like distant echoes. What was the point of it all?
John was adrift in a sea of uncertainty, longing for a lifeline, a beacon to guide him back to shore. Little did he know, a glimmer of hope awaited him just around the corner. The old church stood serenely amidst the city's clamour. Its weathered stone facade spoke of enduring strength, a stark contrast to the modern structures surrounding it. Passing by, John felt an inexplicable pull. Hesitantly, he entered.
The scent of old wood and incense filled the air, a comforting aroma that stirred forgotten memories. Light streamed through stained glass windows, casting the interior in a kaleidoscope of colors. The sanctuary was empty, yet I sensed a presence, a comforting stillness.
He took a seat on a worn pew, the wood smooth beneath his touch. As he closed his eyes, a sense of peace washed over him, a feeling he hadn't realized he craved. It was a sanctuary from the storm, a refuge for his weary soul. The city's noise faded away.
I felt a tear roll down my cheek. I hadn't prayed in years, yet here, in this sacred space, a long dormant longing stirred within me. Could this be the start of my journey home?
John's gaze fell upon a stained glass depiction of the prodigal son. The image seemed to leap out at him, a visual parable of his own life. He saw himself in the younger son, squandering his inheritance on fleeting pleasures.
I remembered the parable from my childhood, the story of a father's unwavering love. Now it resonated deep within my soul.
Like the prodigal son, John realized he had been living in a self-imposed exile. The yearning in his heart was not for more possessions, but for forgiveness and reconciliation. An elderly man, his face etched with wisdom and kindness, entered the church. He was the pastor, a shepherd tending to his flock, even in the quiet moments. Sensing John's turmoil, he sat beside him, his presence a source of comfort.
"You seem lost, son,"
the pastor said gently, his voice a soothing balm to John's troubled heart. John hesitated, then poured out his story. His success, his emptiness, his yearning for something more. He spoke of the prodigal son, the image that had struck such a chord within him.
"The Father is always waiting, arms open wide. He rejoices at the return of every lost sheep, no matter how far they have strayed."
His words resonated deeply within John. The pastor's simple statement held the weight of profound truth. It was never too late to return, to seek forgiveness, to embrace the love that had always been there. John left the church feeling lighter, hope rekindled in his heart. He had taken the first step on his journey of healing and rediscovering faith. The world seemed brighter, the city's noise replaced by inner peace. True wealth lay in connection to faith, others, and himself. He reached out to family, mending broken bridges. He dedicated himself to helping others, finding purpose in service. Guided by faith, he found his way back. The parable of the prodigal son is a timeless message of hope, a beacon for those lost in the wilderness of life. It reminds us that no matter how far we stray, we are never beyond the reach of unconditional love and forgiveness. Like the father in the parable, God patiently awaits our return. He rejoices at the sight of every lost soul finding its way back to his embrace. His love is a constant, an unyielding force that transcends time and circumstance. It's never too late to turn our lives around, to seek forgiveness, and to embrace the transformative power of faith. The journey may be challenging, but the reward is immeasurable. A life filled with purpose, peace, and the unwavering knowledge that we are loved beyond measure. Let us always remember that hope and redemption are within our grasp. We are never truly lost if we have the courage to seek the path home.